When I get the red light, I'll know that I've gotten here. Hello, Carol. Didn't have time to answer back in the chat room. All right, we got two people out there. Wait around a minute. In the damn meeting. Uh, Rather than speak on what's been going on around here, instead, I'm totally into what our job is. Joe Biden has to be president of the United States, and that's what this is all about. And all right, I like it. Everybody's speaking to everybody out there. There's only two out there right now, but hopefully, before I get through, a few more will show up. Uh, let's start off with today. California GOP will not comply uh, with the removal of unofficial ballot boxes. In fact, I heard that they want to increase the number of illegal ballot boxes. Clearly shows they know they will lose, and that's the reason they're doing this bullshit. It's just another form of voter suppression. Hello, Dave. Hello, Lisa. All right. Okay, folks are drifting in. And like I said, that's what they're doing it for. They feel like, as does the president, their president, I might add, feel they are above the law, so they don't have to obey any law. Because they know it's a democratic state, they have to prevent the ballots for Donnie. What are they going to do? Harvest the ballots and then go through them and decide, well, here's Democrats. We got to file 13 on those. They will stop at nothing because they know they are going to lose this election. And that ain't going to do any good, Republicans. You're not going to stop us from taking our country back. And the dumbass in chief, Ding Dong Donnie, I like to call him, is in North Carolina talking about and saying Fauci said not to wear a mask. Yes, he did say that way back in March when there was a shortage of PPE. You know, like masks, there was a shortage, particularly N95 masks. There was a shortage, Donnie, you damn dumbass. Twist everything up. And that crowd believes anything. He can now say Fauci, and they start booing. And of course, he knows that. He knows he can mention that name, and he will get boos from his supporters. He said falsely that Fauci is a Democrat. He's apolitical. That's like the church I used to work for, the Salvation Army. They are apolitical. And so is he. And he's been around, what, 5 decades in the kind of work he does now? He's always been apolitical. To this day, he's not Democrat or Republican when it concerns health matters. All right, let me see if I can find the start of this one. All right, I get the other pop-ups on the edge. If you hear that tone, that's what was going on. Let's see, here somewhere. There it is. All right, page 1. Herd immunity is the recipe for disaster. It could result in millions of deaths. I think they were saying that anywhere from 500,000 or slightly over 500,000 You have to have 60 to 70% of the population of this country infected before that would even kick in. And there's no guarantee that that would kick in the first place. Not from scientists. Of course, he has to rely on a Fox pundit doctor, Dr. Atlas, who worked for Fox, and he's a radiologist. So, he knows about infectious disease, not. Uh, and of course, Donnie is out there pushing that COVID-19 is 99.9% survivable. Trump supporters believe him. Uh, he's also been spouting off on a retweet, Tweety Turd retweeted that the Navy SEALs did not kill bin Laden. That was a double that was out there, and they killed him. Well, strangely enough, some of us that listen to reporting and have good memories also know that that he was killed. That's why it took so long for Obama to be able to announce that, because Navy SEAL, now retired. Uh, let's see if I can jump ahead and find the guy. Oh, here it is. Uh, Retired Navy SEAL, the man that made the shot on bin Laden and killed him, Rob O'Neill, explained what they had to do was they took him to another location for DNA, and the DNA matched bin Laden. And then it was told to President Obama. And all Trump's doing is a baseless conspiracy theory. And let's see what else. And Chris Cuomo reminded us of what we're in now with Trump. And it's not a play on words. Trumpery is worthless nonsense to DC. And that comes from the French, and it was around before Trump was president. I don't know the origin of the word, but that is a real word, trumpery. Melanoma reported that Barron Trump tested positive with no symptoms. He had it at the same time as his mother, and they took care of each other, also saying, stay healthy, that he was a strong teenager. True. But still, whose fault is it, Melania or melanoma, that you got it in the first place and that Barron got it? Daddy's fault. Because remember, he was invincible. There was nothing to this. This was like the flu. I also remind the American people, you will not get the health care that he got. You will not get drugs that are not on the market yet. So keep that in mind when you go to the damn maskless super spreader events he's pulling now. Why is he trying to spread the virus? Chris asked that question of Mary Trump. Luckily, she said that luckily Barron was a strong teenager. Barron was exposed by his father's actions. Mary says he cannot be what his father would consider showing weakness. That's the reason he's doing this. That's why he's never wrong, or he thinks in his mind that he's never wrong. And now he's been going out. Last night, he was saying that he was like Superman. Give me a fucking break. Uh, Sir, he got world class treatment. You think you Trump supporters think you're going to get that kind of treatment? No way. And he doesn't care if you die because, as she says, as a clinical psychologist, uh, he learns nothing because he doesn't have a normal reflex that is the reason uh, he and him, his wife, and his son got the virus. And normally, in normal people, they would have the reflex to go, wow, it hit me, it hit my family. And I should tell and warn people to be aware, wear the mask, and stay away from large crowds. But no, this piece of shit uh, can't do that because of what Mary Trump's grandfather, that's the way he taught him that he's never wrong. He can never be wrong because that would be showing weakness. He doesn't realize, I guess, how weak he looks because he does that. And I'm piecing this together with the Melania story. Melania's personal assistant, she says that Melania is just like Donald. Uh, she also is uncaring of others. They think about themselves, and basically, being where she's from, she thinks very much like a Russian. She's not from a Russian country, or not from Russia, but one that was behind the Iron Curtain, and I feel confident in that. Uh, uh, and also, Obama was out last night on the airways on a podcast. And let me see if I can get down to that. I don't know how. Oh, the Obamas will be hitting the road for Biden Harris ticket. President Obama said that Trump uh, did the birther movement for attention. I believe that. If he doesn't get enough attention, that's exactly what he did because uh, Obama went on to talk about his first 2 years in office. Donnie didn't say anything bad about him at all. But then I guess it dawned on him the attention wasn't on him. Uh, so he came up with the birther. Uh, Record turnout at early voting. Oh, I've been looking forward to this story. I heard today 10.5 million people have already voted, and I am sure in the states that are voting, the majority is not going to Trump on early voting. But yet they still try to make them jump through the hoop, like in Georgia, wait 10 hours to vote. I heard that today that's gotten a little better. And as I came to air, I wanted to remind people we're at 7 million U.S. cases. We're at 217,000 plus dead Americans, and it's not going to get any better because he's out there telling them to spread it around. It's survivable. You'll be all right. And what we're doing right now, we're averaging 51,000 new infections per day, worse than the onset of the virus in the first place, averaging around 700 dead. That's about where we were at in New York State when it started out. Mary says, oh, wait a minute. Did I get through all of it that quick? I guess I did. Ladies and gentlemen, if you read my statuses, you understand what's going on. Again, today we got very little sleep, and uh, I'll update you in that's this is not the format that I choose to use about a problem with a landlord and a tenant here. So you'll see that on my updated statuses out there later on. Uh, all right, we got pretty good attendance. All you loyal blue dots are out there, and I love you all. Each and every one of you has helped me in some way or another, whether it's on personal messenger, sending me posts that I can use out there to get our message out. Our message is one for this century, this young century we're in. We have to make sure we hold on and fight for democracy because this man will take it away. I mean, just look at peaceful protest or anarchists and looters and the mob, the leftist mob, but they're not concerned about the right, and they were going to try to kill the governor of Michigan. No, that's no big deal. That's not what we should be after. Oh, Barr and all you assholes. And I just wish, and I do believe, I truly believe this. There are a lot that were going to vote for him, but the nastier he gets in this next few weeks, he's only convincing more Republicans to ride with Biden and Harris. We can take back this country, and we will. We hope to do it with an election so big that he will look like a total fool trying to take it to the Supreme Court, where his handmaid, she can deny anything she wants in this confirmation, but she will do what he wants. You just look at the fact she wouldn't even comment on can he pardon himself. Oh, we can't get into that. No, any relevant question is just like any other person that was nominated by the piece of shit in the White House, just like any of them, they have answers like, I don't recall, or I can't answer that because we don't know the scenario or how it's going to work out yet. Yeah, conveniently. And people are praised. That's enough that should turn a lot of evangelicals against her. But of course, they'll accept anything as long as they get their judges and a justice to make sure that the right controls everything in law in this country. It can be sent to the Supreme Court and get it done. That's what that shit's about. All right, I'll let you go from now. I didn't have a whole lot today. Had all kind of other shit going on around here. Uh, I'm looking forward to the Friday show tomorrow evening around 6. But I don't want to step on John. So if he's on, I come on. I give myself about 5 minutes to get everything set up right. And thank you, James. Share this shit. We all know what to do with it. But usually, if and I love to catch John live. That way, I know what he's talked about better than watching him later. So Hopefully, I'll be able to catch him for an old air on the Facebook Friday edition. We're getting through another week, people, and that's good news for all of us. And one last comment: NBC is in a world of shit right now, trying to explain, other than going along with Republicans president, why they're having a debate, and of which I can watch over the air on this TV. The only way I can watch is NBC. I tried reprogramming the TV. The antenna back here will pick up Fox 65 miles away, which I get my NBC, but it will not. 2.5 miles from here is ABC at KTVO. Can't pick it up because the channel search, or I mean the facility in here to set up that channel. I hadn't had it for the last 2 months. I had it for a month or two, and then suddenly, no signal. You search again, it doesn't find it. Under digital channels, I can't get it. So I'm going to have to depend on YouTube, I guess, or somebody else like Now Politics or somebody covering ABC's debate tonight with, I mean, not debate, the town hall by Biden, because I won't be able to watch it live. I'm sure it will be covered, but that'd be tomorrow before I can know how that town hall came out. And the one that I can get over the air here, I don't care to hear his shit for an hour or however long that town hall will last. He won't get any hard questions, and quite uh, frankly, I'd rather hear my fingernails going down a chalkboard than listen to him answer questions. My ass. All right, I'll let you go at this time. Have a good one. I hope most of you can watch Joe Biden tonight. My thoughts will be with you, and maybe later on we can spot some memes or something that will give me a chance to keep up with it. I'm pretty sure the shows like CNN and even, well, MSNBC is going to actually carry it because NBC is carrying it. Shit, that's something I'll miss on there. All right, have a good one. I will put my memes out later on. I'll attach one to this on YouTube. Go down. I want you to like and share this shit. And keep in mind, I am out here. I have a lot of support, but I could always use some more. Some bills get paid that have to get paid for me to keep doing this. Being that we're on a fixed income, it really helps me out. All right, but it's not a requirement as a Blue Dot family member. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow on the Friday edition on Facebook. Have a good one and share this shit. Bye bye. Share this shit.